Focus Inspired.
Hello everyone, I'm Luki, a career catalyst and founder of Focus Inspired, and welcome to the Career Q&A series. Today's question is, why should I start tracking my job applications? And for me, the short answer is that the job search takes time, and you want to make sure that you have all the appropriate information for you to get started and to track your progress, right? So you can expect the job hunt to take anywhere from 1 to 6 months, even with a strong application. It's competitive out there, and there's a lot of people applying, especially in these trying times. So it might take a few weeks, months, unfortunately, for a lot of folks, in order for you to find that role. And if you're not measuring and tracking all the different things that happen, it might be that you actually get a response from something that you applied to a couple of weeks and months ago. Because sometimes employers do take their time as well. They will have different priorities or changing priorities, and what was an important role to fill today might be put on hold, and then they come back to it in a couple of months. And if you don't remember what sort of jobs you applied for, well, that you might be a bit of out of luck. So what you want to do is get some sort of Excel sheet, some spreadsheet, Google Sheet, or whatever it is, to start tracking. And the simple things that you want to track are the job posting itself, right? So grab the URL, the link to it, and more importantly, download it. So download it as a PDF, download it as an HTML file, download it so that it's on your computer. Because often what happens is when they get into the interview process, they take down the job posting. So if you just have that link there and you click on it, oftentimes in a few weeks, a few months, it'll definitely say page not found, or this job posting has been closed. And you don't want to do that after you get an interview call and you're like, oh my gosh, what job am I actually applying for and interviewing for, right? So making sure that you have that link, putting the time that you interacted with it, right? So when did you submit the application? And then you might want a little tickler, a little prompt to say, okay, in a couple of weeks, what happened, right? Did you get an interview, or did you proceed to the next round? And what you want to do is gauge yourself in terms of a couple of metrics. So generally speaking, even with a strong application, you're going to expect about 1 in 20, maybe 1 in 40 applications to give you one interview, right? Even with a strong application, because it's so competitive out there. So kind of a few to 10% is probably a good ratio. If you're higher than 5%, your resume is pretty good. If you're lower than 5% or 2%, so if you submitted 20, 40, and it's already been 2 or 3 weeks, then there's definitely something wrong with your resume, or you're applying to roles that are not suitable for you. So you might want to get a professional, someone who is a former recruiter or someone in the hiring cycle to take a look at your resume. But if you're going through the process and you're getting stuck in the interviews where you're getting interviews, but you're not getting offers, well, then you want to practice your interviews. So grab your smartphone, grab the top questions from Google and turn the job posting into questions and practice. 1 a day, 10 a day, as many as you can, to make sure that you feel that when you watch your recording, that you're a 9 out of 10 or 8 out of 10 or at least a 7 out of 10. Because if you're doing below that, then you're not really competitive in the whole interview process. And when you can track yourself, going through the process, say, okay, where am I dropping off in the process? And when you have that simple information, the job posting, you have the last interaction date, and you might want to track some sort of comments in there. And you can follow up with any folks if you've already interviewed and they said they were going to come back to you in a week or two and they haven't. Well, don't assume that it's not there. Follow up. Send a quick message to the recruiter, to the HR hiring manager, or whoever that you interacted with, and see if there's any progress or if they need any additional information from you. So that's it for me for this episode, and please comment below with any questions you'd like me to address in future episodes. And if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to give it a like and subscribe to our channel, as we'll be posting new content every Tuesday, and follow us on social media to be updated with future events and workshops. Take care, and I'll see you again in the next episode.